Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. That'd be in the woods, people. That is where bears live, don't you know? We've got a saying around here, people, that 7 out of 8 TikTok women, they would agree they'd rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. It is YouTube's #1 show by Hey Bear, great to have all of you here with us today. Christmas season, we're making a list, checking it twice. Gonna be finding out, don't you know, who's naughty or nice out there. But we've got a nice one out here right up front. Amy, great to have you here. Hope you're doing well out there. Oh boy, I literally just got done watching your boy Zach's video. He was doing a how do you pronounce it? Horseman or horseman? Either way, I think it's horseman, but it could be horseman. Like Batman, horseman, I don't know, something like that. He's half man, half horse. You know, you hope that the horse half is on the back end and, you know, the male is on the front end. Rather than the other way around. That would be a little awkward, people. A little awkward. Anyways, a very interesting review that he gave for it out there. He actually, spoiler alert, he actually liked it. The second half of the book out there. But, you know, making mention of, you know, people that do reviews. He's going off on the, what does he call them? The birthday clown posse or something like that. You know, your Nerdrotics out there and others. You know, where they don't actually read, or I guess I should say watch the movie. They just kind of, this looks terrible. I'm going to tell you how bad it is. Blah. They don't actually watch it, or, you know, some people don't actually, you know, read the comic book. They might say, you know, I don't like, for example, I don't like Eric July, so I don't like this book, or, you know, vice versa. I don't like whatever. Ethan Van Sciver, I don't like his book. And they never read it. So I'm like, holy cow, people. Bear, this is what the channel's for. Right here. I mean, we actually did, if I can find it here. 1 second. Thing. With the thing. There we go. We actually have the first kill book that Bear did a review on here not that long ago. So a centaur. Yeah, something along those lines, Amy. You just don't want to be the horse's butt, that's for sure. So anyways, we did the first kill review not that long ago. You know, I liked it. I really liked the book. Credited your boy for you know, he's got a number of the different there we go, the different artists that were working on the book. So I liked that some of the artists I thought looked better than the others. You know, Aaron Alfeche did a great job with it. The story, it was good. I liked the story. I wish it had more Colonel Troutman, like the second book over there, The New Kind of War, which, ironically enough, written by the Critical Drinkers. I would love to see the origin story behind, you know, the falling out from your boy and the Critical Drinker. But not enough Troutman, I thought, for the first kill. But anyways, you know, we did our review, and you know, I've got no bones to pick with anybody out here. Just letting people know, hey, you know, this book's good. This book, you know, godlike, not so much. You know, I have no bones with John Malin. I want him to succeed. It was just a horribly, awfully, terribly, awfully, just awful, 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 awfully. I'll only say it one more time, people. It was awful. Awful. It was just an awful written book. Looked good, but man, oh man, not written well at all. But, you know, you say, hey, it's really awful, the writing that was going on with Godlike. So, No bones to pick or anything like that. Just like, hey, this needs to be better. So, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting what's going on in the space. People just laying blasting books out there, and it's like, man, Bear's been doing this for, God, 5 years now? Where the hell is Bear's credit? Crying out loud. Crying out loud, man. I tell you. Tell you what, people. Tell you what. I'm going to have Peabody here. I'm here, Bear. Ooh, a Rambo. Well, we're also going to try one more time here. We're going to try and do the Thunderball test here to see if Bear gets kicked, but I'm going to wait. Wait a little bit before we do that. So I did have that set up. Oh, which, by the way, I have for Amy, since nobody believed Bear here. That would be the pickled peaches. The pickled peaches. You see the cinnamon that we've got in there. So it came with, the normal stuff, and we just added a couple more. It needed a little bit more of kind of a spice to it. But, there you go. If you didn't believe Bear, there you are, people. Hold on. There you are, people. There you are. Pickled peaches. I did find them, but not at Aldi. I haven't been to Aldi just yet. I'll have to try that out, Amy. But we got this. I want to say off of Amazon. I could be wrong. I think we had to special order it. So there you go. And then still had to kind of spice it up a little bit. But there you go. Pickled. It's not like an actual, like a pickle, like a dill pickle. It's sweet. Sweet out there. So there you go, people. P-Mike says, Amy, happy to see you. Bear, I see your picture of Mom. It's actually my mom's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Mama P Money out here. Do I need to do the song? I called her today, but I'm always said I'm so far away from her every year. Oh, there you go. Well, all right, let's do it. All right, people. Let me get off this. Unless she wants a pickled peach for her birthday here. All right, let's get to it, people. All right. Hold on. Let me bring you people in there. All right, on a 1, on a 2, on a 3 for Peabody's mom out there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mama P Money, so far away, especially from Florida. Happy birthday to you. There we go, people. There we go. Peabody can sing also. Yes, he can. So I hope she got all the gifts from you, Peabody. Hope she got some good gifts from you, sir. So there you go. Poor mom. I'm pointing and not showing. So where are we here? There's poor mom right there. Always close to Bear here. Always close to Bear. And of course, I've also got the various Coca-Cola beers. Oh, they're all around here, people. I got that one. I got this one here. There's another one on the other side there. They're all around, people. They are just multiplying. Multiply here. We'll just put them right there. There we go. With the pickled peaches. And the first kill Rambo. So there you go. There you go. I'll call her tomorrow, says P-Money. Not Bear. I'm not going to call P-Money's mom. That would be kind of weird. She'd pick up the phone like, who's this? I am a bear from Florida. Oh, okay. I'll call her tomorrow and tell her a bear was singing about her. Well, she can watch this video, Peabody. Just send her the link and make sure she hits that subscribe button, thumbs up, and tells others as well out there. There you go. Oh, what a cute bear. Gosh dang it. No, Amy. Not at all. The freaking... we've had this discussion before with all the Coca-Cola beers that Bear got. And, not a fan. Not a fan whatsoever. But other people are, so there you go. You got your beer, you got your pickled peaches, you got your first kill, and also New Kind of War. It's a full smorgasbord. I'm trying to say it. Oh no, not cute. I meant scary beer. There you go. Well, no, the Coca-Cola ones, those are cute. I think Coca-Cola got pinched not that long ago for having an AI. Pardon me, AI in one of their commercials. It was just very, very unnatural, people. Very unnatural out there. Oh, which by the way, here. Hold on, let me get off of this for 1 second here, people. Well, if you haven't seen it, I was just speaking of which, I remembered it, and I was like, okay, let me bring this up. Let me see if I can find it here. This would be from a place called Ars Technica. Ars Technica. Let's see if we can bring this up. Have any of you seen the horrible gymnastic video of AI? Has anybody seen that? Wednesday, a video from OpenAI's newly launched Sora AI, which is going to take over the world, went viral on social media, featuring a gymnast who sprouts extra limbs and briefly loses her head during what appears to be an Olympic-style floor routine. I don't know if people have seen that one or not here. Well, I guess if Santa drinks Coca-Cola, he might give bottles to the polar bears in the North Pole. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's just one of these things where it's like, oh, they're so cute. No, they're not. They're gonna rip your face off for crying out loud. You know, it's like the difference between like tigers and kittens. You know, it's like, oh, the kittens, they're so cute, until they just like rip you in half. Rip you in half out there. Anyways, let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get this. I need to how do we do this? Do the thing with the thing. There we go. There we go. Can you see that? Oh, let me go back. There we go. All right, this is the AI gymnast. AI gymnast out here. So take a look at what the hell is going on here. Where's her head? What happened to her head? Why is she dancing backwards? I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on there, people. Oh, what the hell is going on? With the Sora AI, people. But, there you go. If you want to go check it out. There it is again. Where's her head? Follow the head. Follow the head. It looks like a video game glitch. I'm telling you. Her hands and feet are interchangeable. And head and other parts of her body as well. So, there you go. And probably the fingers as well. Like she's got an arm and a leg in the same. She's got the leg on the right and a regular arm on the left there. So it's very, very disturbing, people. Very disturbing out there. So I just thought of that. I was like, the Coca-Cola AI. No, now they got the weird gymnast out there. So I don't know how quickly that AI is going to be taken over. I think we can see a couple bugs out there. It's been a little bit since we did AI news, so there you go, people. There's your AI news right up front, people. We need to tell the Matrix we're all in to fix. Gotta fix that glitch, man. Of course, if you recognize the glitch, then I assume the Agent Smith is going to be coming after you. So, you gotta watch out, people. Definitely gotta watch out. You gotta update your Kung Fu. Make sure you got the latest update for the Kung Fu out there. Anyways, that's scary for bear in multiple different ways, people. So there we go. There is that. Ars Technica, if you want to go check it out. I don't think I've got it in the description. I wasn't gonna do the story. I was like, I could put it off to the side. So there you go, people. There is that. All right, let me get to a couple campaign updates, and then we'll get to the fun stuff, people. That's right. For starting off here, Gary Shipman. My asthma. People. He's got the great campaign out there. If you haven't already, go check it out. Um, the book's done, so hopefully, if you order now, you should be able to get it in time. That would be for Christmas. So go check it out, people. Go check it out. I think we made mention of this last time. Beer heard. I don't have any further confirmation other than just it's possibly going to be ending at the end of the month here. So I just want to let people know. Cyberfrog 3 Red Extermination. Keep getting them confused. Go check it out because it is going away possibly by the end of the month here, people. Do go check that out as well. But we were talking at the beginning of the show here. Your boy Zach, aka Richard C. Meyer. As you saw, Bear got his copy, but he's sending him out in different, what he calls waves. He says Wave 5 fulfillment is complete. Wave 6A, that starts tomorrow, which was like 2 days ago. Hi, everyone. Hi, you boy. Fulfillment Center just informed me that all of Wave 5 has been shipped, except for a couple unnamed countries out there. Wave 6 is going to start tomorrow. He says thanks. And that's from Richard. So there you go, people. You go check it out. Somebody took it to their local, I don't know. Are they trying to keep people off the tank? Or do you think they're trying to keep the tank in this gated area? I'm not sure. Not sure how that works there, but there you go. You can see at the very bottom is a copy of Jawbreakers and also First Kill. So they are coming out, people. They are going out to all the backers, including Beer here. So there you go. Always brief, your boy Zach. So there you go. And also, from that would be from Billy Tucci. And I got this wrong the last time, people. Beer always starts off with what he's done wrong. So let's go ahead. You have to be a responsible tank owner. I suppose so. I'm so sure that. Well, let's go back. Go back to it here. There is the tank. I'm so sure that fence can stop a tank. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this. It looks like if it's supposed to be like a museum or something like that, like why would you hide it behind the fence? That's just, I don't know, kind of silly. The gun barrel is like sitting on top of the fence for some reason. It's got a pole in there. I don't know what maybe like a light pole, I suppose. I'm not really sure what the hell's going on in this this picture here. But there you go. It's like halfway up on some blocks. You wonder if this is like the army version of some of the houses in the South, where it's got like the broken down Camaro up on blocks in front of the double wide, out in front of somebody's house. They got the stars and bars flying wide. It kind of looks like it's a work in progress. We're gonna make this tank all boss and everything, but man, oh man, we gotta get some good wheels on there, and change the oil, all that other stuff. They've had it up on blocks for so long. They'll mow around, the vehicle, so all of a sudden all the roots or all the weeds start growing up underneath and around where they can't mow it. So there we go. Then they leave water out for the tank. Ba-dum-bum. All right, let me get to it. Let me get to it here, people. Because we have, from the last time, which Bear was wrong, thank you for letting Bear vamp for a little bit. Right before he said he was wrong. I needed to stretch that out before I got to the, hey, here's why I was wrong. Bear, I thought that the Rocketeer campaign was over with. It is not. It is not. But it is the final weekend, people, to go back it. So if you want your Rocketeer, Pavlichenko, or however you pronounce it, and also your She comic book, you better get on it while the getting's good. The Tucci True. What are we, Tucci Troopers? Okay. With Rocketeer Pavlichenko Special Art Edition out of the printer, we have scheduled the campaign. It's attached to the She book, closing next Wednesday. That would be December 18th. Last chance, people. Last chance to go get that. You want to go ahead and get it now. If it's anything like the She book that Bear got, and I don't have it right in front of me here. But if it's anything like the She book that Bear got, I don't know if it's the same one or not. No, this is Gatecrasher out here. Anyways, the special art edition that Bear got for the 20th anniversary of She, great looking book. So if Rocketeer holds up with that same quality, I think it would be pretty good. It's been an incredible campaign. We cannot wait to begin fulfillment. Man, oh man, isn't that great? Isn't that a great sentence there of, hey, we've raised the money, and now that we've got all the money raised, we're going to go to the printer, we're going to print the book, and it's going to be in your hands within, a couple weeks, maybe a month or two. Instead of the, hey, we need a bunch of money for this book, and it's going to come out 3 years from now. It's like, not the great time. What do? Do you put an IOU underneath the Christmas tree saying, yeah, I ordered a book. It'll be here circa 2026, possibly. We'll see. We'll see that. For the close, they were planning to go live on YouTube Wednesday the 18th for a special closeout stream. There you go. So if you're going to check that out, or She Gatecrasher, go ahead, check it out. You've only got a couple days here, people. Only got a couple days, so go check it out. If that is what you're interested in. Pardon me. Bear was wrong, everyone. Mark the date. It's like a flying pig's. Bear is wrong. Thank you, people. Thank you so much. A lot of people wouldn't lead with that. They would just say, they would make the correction without even admitting the error. Much like a George Sniffleopoulos over there at ABC, having to pay $15 million to Donald Trump, because he made the accusation and wasn't actually true at all. Never led with, hey, I shouldn't have said that. Now he's got to pay $15 million. So Beer doesn't have $15 million and doesn't want to do that. So gotta lead with the chin out there, especially if you might be wrong. People come to the show here. They want the truth. They want the truth. There you go. Wait, the ABC lawsuit is over. Yes, sir. I don't know if they still got to do the depositions or not, but apparently they have settled. They've settled. Maybe it was just George Stephanopoulos. I'm not sure, and ABC is still being sued. I'm not sure. I know CBS is being sued by Trump, so we'll see. The old Trump curse, people. The old Trump curse comes back to bite people in the you-know-where. Right in the tuchus, people. Right there in the old tuchus. All right, there's that. There's that. Let me close that up. I don't need it. All right, let me get to it here, people. From, that would be Variety, people. Variety, why isn't it? Oh, I'm behind. From Variety, Zach Sharf. What a great name. Harrison Ford says playing the Red Hulk, that didn't seem to be terribly difficult. And calls Captain America 4 cents. Ow, the worst thing that I've ever been involved in. Terrible, awful, 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 awful. Even worse than godlike. No, just another day at the office, people. Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk. Harrison Ford, the 82-year-old, is going to break a hip like Nancy Pelosi. He is joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Captain America Brave New World. It sounds like it wasn't too much of an acting challenge for the 82-year-old legend. And not so much anymore, legend. You told everybody to vote for Kamala Harris. So, beer thumbs down on Harrison Ford. Ford stars in the president as Ford stars in the film as U.S. President Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. After to transform into the Red Hulk, Ford recently told Empire, it was just another day at the office. It's not really that important. Another movie that I'm on. Don't even bother going watching it. It's kind of boring. Really, did you see my last movie? It flopped hard at the box office. I tried to understand the ambition of the filmmakers, and to be useful to them. I didn't just sit home at night and say, oh, what do? I want to do when I turn into the Hulk. It didn't seem to me like a terribly difficult acting proposition. Yay. Yay. Yeah, I got that, thank you. Thank you, Peter. Red Hulk is a thing from comics. That Thunderbolt Ross is Red Hulk. Captain America Brave New World director Julius Oda described Ford work in the movie as mind-blowing. He says, it wasn't that big of a deal. Mind-blowing, I cannot just blow us all away. What one of you is prone to hyperbole. I had it, all of us on the set were like, holy effing S! He nailed it. It's really great to get back to Hulk. And that's just effing breaking shit and a rage monster. You probably have somebody like half his age do it, but whatever. Whatever. Speaking to Variety, on the Marvel press line at the Comic-Con earlier this year, Ford wisecracked about the motion capture process required to turn him into the Red Hulk. What did it take? It took not caring. It took being an idiot for money, which I've done before. See the previous Indiana Jones film. I don't mean to disparage it. I'm just saying it kind of sucked, really. I mean, honestly, the whole movie's terrible. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. I don't know if he actually said that or not. People, that might be Bear adding a little bit into it. Into it here. Anthony Mackie headlines the Marvel tentpole as Sam Wilson officially picked up the Captain America shield during the Marvel series The Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I'm sure all of us has seen multiple times. Multiple times. I think he's also the president in the movie, says people. Yes, he is. President Hulk actually sounds skins of cool. Sounds kind of cool, I'm assuming. Yes, sounds kind of cool. See, Bear isn't the only one who makes mistakes, P-Money. There you go. Adding the quote there. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit there. I'm sure the movie, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's the best Marvel movie since the previous Marvel movie. Which one was that? The Marvels? Was that it? Oh, God. In that case, it's going to be a horrible flop. Horrible, awful flop. Awful flop. I need to switch just very slightly from the movies. Just slightly. I need to make a little detour over into video games, people. If you will allow Bear here for just a moment. I don't know if anybody out there has played the game Red Dead Redemption or maybe the sequel, Red Dead 2. I don't know if anybody out there knows the character John Marston. I don't know if people are that, if nobody knows what the hell, then I can just go ahead and skip this one here. But if you've played the game or maybe know a little bit about it, you might find this just a little bit interesting out there. So I don't know. P-Money, have you played of any of the Red Dead Redemption games? They came out a couple of years ago. Really good series. It's kind of like a western. It's basically people call it Grand Theft Horse. Grand Theft Horse. Amy says, I've heard of Red Dead series, but game news is interesting. Well, Amy, fire up your laptop because you're going to enjoy this. You're definitely going to enjoy this. P-Money, maybe not so much. We'll find out here. That would be from comicbook.com. John Marston actor Rob Weishoff starts an OnlyFans page. OnlyFans page. Red Dead Redemption actor Rob Weishoff, known for playing John Marston, has apparently started an OnlyFans page. But it's not exactly what you think. The Red Dead Redemption series achieved critical and commercial success, large part to its story and incredible performances. Lead actors in the game have gained a lot of recognition for their roles, with some saying both Arthur Morgan, that would be number 2, and John Marston, number 1, are some of the best characters in gaming. It's likely that these actors could get a lot of other lucrative roles in other big games if they truly wanted to, but some of them, like Rob Whitehoff, have taken a different approach, people. There you go. Hey, Jeff. Go check out Jeff's book as well. I don't know if Jeff also has an OnlyFans page, but he is a moderator here, so if he does have that OnlyFans page, he will leave a link in the chat here for all you good people. Wythoff has only been in 8 projects throughout his acting career, 3 of them in Red Dead Redemption. He doesn't act full-time and instead opted to work a blue-collar job in Indiana and spends time with his family. On top of that, he spends a lot of time interacting with Red Dead Redemption fans on live streams and at conventions. However, it looks like he is looking to expand his reach to a new platform that is raising some eyebrows, people. Raising eyebrows. Rob whatever, announced that he is starting an OnlyFans page, but it's not going to be what you expect. Well, some hear OnlyFans and think of X-rated content. Wythoff is using it to start a page where he can make exercise and workout content. This isn't totally unheard of, but it may be confusing to some people who aren't overly familiar with how the platform operates. I'm sure. I'm sure. OnlyFans isn't a porn website. It's a competitor to Patreon in some sense. It allows creators to make exclusive premium content for the fans. It lets users tip the creators personally for other additional content. Pretty unique site in that sense, but it also gets used for a little bit more adult content, people, as it's a platform anyone can use and make a lot of money out of. So there you go. John Marston, voice actor Rob Whitehoff, starring in his own OnlyFans page, if you dare go over there. If you dare go over there. I'm going to have Jiminy as well. Jiminy, great to have him here. Jiminy, should I try? Should I try yet again another experiment with the watch along of Thunderball? Here's the funny thing. Okay, here's the ridiculous thing. And I didn't know it at the time. So it cut the feed. We were watching Thunderball on Bear's iPad the other week, and all of a sudden the stream cut. I was still streaming, but it basically cut the video feed. So I could have continued on, but we ended up stopping it. And here's the funny thing: Beer never got a copyright strike for it. And when I went to put it up on the archive site, same thing. It was totally fine. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here, man? I want to see whether or not, maybe cutting back and forth, that might work. I'm not sure. Not sure about that. So if you want, we can check it out here in just a moment. Let's see. Crickets love the winter. Gives us a chance to come inside and enjoy your hot chocolate. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed Melissa. Great to have Melissa here. We gave a happy birthday to Mama P Money out here today. So say happy birthday to old Mama P Money. You two did you wrong last week, Beer. I know. Yeah. So I don't know. I was gonna try it. Again and see if it did the same thing to me. Because if I can do it, that's how I would want to do it. Because it takes forever to come up with all the screenshots and put them in order. And terrible stuff. But we'll give it a shot here in just a minute. We'll see. We will see here. All right, other great video game news. What everybody comes to the channel to find out from the Comics Bear. Video games. I don't know. Should I? Maybe Bear should just drop the whole comic stuff and just do video games. Maybe we could do that instead. From Bounding in Comics and Spencer McCulley, following the Suicide Squad kill the Justice League end of content announcement. That would be Warner Brothers Games. They just cut 99 employees from Montreal studios right before Christmas. Come on into this meeting. Oh, okay, what we got going on? You're all fired. You all are fired. Get the hell out of here. Onto the streets of Montreal. In what can only be described as the historically unpopular game, giving one last middle finger to the world before its demise, recent decision by Warner Brothers Games to sunset Suicide Squad, kill the Justice League, led to a round of layoffs at the Montreal support studio. Which that just came out, within the past year or something like that? It's not been out for very long. Not been out for very long. She's been running around, I'm assuming Melissa has been running around cleaning and stops by her computer every once in a while. Well, you can, I don't know, maybe bungee cord it. Kind of bungee cord it to your chest there and, go around and do that sort of. Actually, ladies got boobs. So you can rest it on the boobs there. Just, I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, people. Let's continue on. From Betting Comics. As previously reported, December 9th, saw developer Rocksteady Studios, going from Rockstar to Rocksteady, informed players that following the upcoming conclusion of the game's Season 4, in addition of Deathstroke to the titular team's playable roster, that is a full sentence there, they would no longer be producing any at all suicide content. Jimmy had a laugh. Jimmy, thank you so much. Amy has poor Melissa cleaning the chimney. Well, he can't be dirty the whole time, for crying out loud. With Deathstroke joining the roster, the Suicide Squad's crusade against Brainiac is drawing to an end. Season 4 will end up with Episode 8, which is scheduled to release in January 2025, and that will serve the last seasonal episode for Suicide Squad. They are dead, people. They are dead. But far from just an end to the game's live service lifespan. This is terrible. Awful. The announcement also brought with it a round of job cuts at Warner Brothers Games Montreal, whose team has provided various developmental and support work for the Arkham video game universe's last entry. As first reported by some lady in the French-language Canadian news outlet Radio Canada, on the same day as Rocksteady broke the above news, Warner Brothers Games undertook, quote, the elimination of 99 jobs from the support studio, who readers may best remember, as the developers behind the previously and similarly Batman-themed light service, Gotham Knights. As per the outlet sources, these layoffs primarily affected those employees working for Keyword, a subcontractor just responsible for quality assurance in video games. They don't need those people. We don't need no quality assurance. We'll just release a beta of the game, and when it breaks and when people complain about it, then we'll go back and fix it. But we'll let the players beta test it. There you go. Job cuts happening at a Canadian studio. That's what we call Monday every week, says people. I'm so sorry. Staff were invited to a video conference meeting on Monday that says, hey, come on down for the Christmas party. During which Warner Brother Game Montreal announced that they did not have enough projects to provide them with any work. Offered two choices tacked to a counselor. Find a new job or put your name on the callback list when there's work. But maybe in 2026 or sometime after. 2025, you'll have to, sit under the underpass or something like that. There you go. As their total staff consists of around 240 individuals. Well, it did. This move represents a reduction of roughly a third of the subcontractors' workforce. We'll have to leave the offices. Hey, at least it will be after Christmas. But really, you got fired right before Christmas. Womp. Womp, womp, womp. Players were disappointed. No, no way. No way. You turned Superman evil and had the Suicide Squad kill the Justice League, and people didn't really like it. They were kind of disappointed. Kind of disappointed. Which, by the way, people, by the by, probably started development before James Gunn and the Saffron came on board, but he was definitely there during the development. So this is another James Gunn great outing once again. Last time we had Creature Commandos hitting the toilets, and now we got their games division. You know, they're supposed to be linked all together. The games, the TV, the comics, the movies, the streaming. They're all supposed to be under one umbrella with James Gunn and the Saffron. And not looking good. They're firing people left and right. So there you go. Optimization. What's that? Says Amy. What is that? We don't need no stinking optimization in our video game. Crying out loud. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Speaking of which we have been kind of following along here. Kind of a theme of bear. Maybe possibly DC being spun off or sold by Warner Brothers Discovery. So here they are, New York Post, Alexandria Steingard, Warner Brothers Discovery to revamp their structure, setting up what? Possible deal making, people. Warner Brothers Discovery said Thursday that it is restructuring into two divisions, one focusing on the legacy cable TV business, and the other on streaming and studios, in a rejigger, that could set up for strategic opportunities down the road, aka sales, people. Sales. There you go. The media giant will merge the unit that includes streaming services Max. Are they still calling it Max? Oh, I guess they are. And Discovery Plus with HBO, and a division that includes movies and TV studio Warner Brothers. They did not make mention of DC in any of that. Might be an overlook there. From the Z-Man. In a statement, Warner Brothers Discovery, the Z-Man said the new structure better aligns our organization and enhances our flexibility with potential future strategic opportunities across an evolving media landscape. Now, if you can decipher that gobbledygook, that basically means, hey, we're going to streamline a little bit and make ourselves look a whole lot better to some suitor out there that's going to take this load off of our chest, and hopefully we can pay down some of our massive debt. Massive debt. Expects the new structure to be set up by the middle of 2025, people. Middle of 2025. They needed to spin off CNN for crying out loud. So, yeah, they took a $9.1 billion write-down on the value of their cable networks. $9.1 billion on $15.4 billion in revenue. So not looking too good, people. Not looking too good over at Warner Brothers. MEOW sales. What the hell is that? What is that? What is that? All right, people. Hold on. I really need a stiff drink for this next story. I know a lot of people are Star Wars fans out there, and you've seen it kind of going down the tubes here lately. I'm sorry, Beer's not a big Star Wars fan, but, I don't want to see people's, joy and entertainment being destroyed by people that just want to make woke content and, gender swap everybody. Hey, let's make everything gay and stupid. Like, oh man, that's terrible and everything. But, being a Star Trek fan, it hasn't been, our road hasn't been any better out here, people. Case in point here. From Variety, a Star Trek Lower Decks, finally. They didn't there's no finally. Nobody was asking for this at all whatsoever. quote-unquote finally, makes Deep Space Nine fan favorite. No, not fan, what? No, nobody said anything. Fan favorites. Characters Garak and Dr. Bashir, a gay couple 30 years later. 30 years after the fact. People, they're not even lovers. There was never any. Okay, so if you have not seen Deep Space Nine or don't know about the characters, very quick overview. So they're on a space station, obviously. It's in deep space. In Sector 9, apparently. And they're there, they're hanging out. The Cardassians, they're like lizard people. They've taken over this planet a while back. Well, Federation came in and, they got the planet. But there's a little bit of, think of like, Berlin and the Cold War. They're two sides, two factions. They're not fighting. Well, they did later on, but just for right now, for the early seasons, they're not fighting. Kind of a cold truce out there. So kind of like two. Dr. Bashir wasn't a spy, but he later became one. So it's kind of like two spies, two rivals. Always trying to get the one up. Oh, I can't say one up because they're gay now. They're trying to get, the advantage on the other. No, I can't say that anymore. They're trying to, get the best of the other guy. Verbal sparring, as you were out there. So they were never gay couples, for crying out loud. Yes, Peabody. Yes, there you go. We need. Where's our Captain Picard? Freaking faceplant here. Star Trek Deep Space Nine characters: Dr. Julian Bashir and Mr. I did not know that. Mr. Elam Garak. Brimmed with chemistry throughout that series run. If there was anything real behind the relationship, there was not. He's a lizard person. Viewers never got to see it, nor should we. Nor was anybody asking for it. But that pairing remains a fan favorite. Yeah, because they were verbally sparring back and forth and, trying to get the best of one another, kind of, a battle of wits, not of, gayness. And fans have speculated for years about the real relationship potential for two. Where? Nobody. No, I have no idea who said that. Now the shippers finally got their happy, quote-unquote, happy ending, thanks to the latest episode of Paramount Plus animated series Star Trek Lower Decks. In Fissure Quest, the penultimate episode of Lower Decks, wrapping up its fifth and thank God final season, the series' ongoing dimensional rift storyline reaches a boiling point. Comes following an alternate version. Is it an alternate version or a mirror universe, for crying out loud? It would definitely help. A version of Bolivar, I have no idea, as he embarks on a covert interdimensional mission to investigate the fissures. There you go. And Garak joins Star. Wait, hold, you're right. Holy. You're right. I didn't even notice that. Thank you, people. I had no idea. Has anyone hoped Garak would join Starfleet? I had and he's at a higher rank than Dr. Bashir is too, for crying out loud. He's like, what is that? A lieutenant? The two dots. For crying out loud. Yeah, I was stuck on the gay one. I didn't even notice. Yes, they're in the same. Yeah, well, I don't know. Would he? They did. Wait, no. They defeated the Cardassians. Well, let's see. If Beer remembers correctly, it's been a while. Let's see. They went to Cardassia. They blew stuff up, but let's see. They got rid of the shapeshifters, right? Odo and all his folks, right? They got rid of. So there's still a Cardassia, right? There's still the Cardassians. Yeah, so it'd still be a Cardassian, right? One would assume, right? Because they got rid of the Jim Hadar, right? They sent them back through the wormhole. Sorry, people, this is deep cut for some people. Let's see. Yeah, so there would still be a Cardassian. Yeah, for crying out loud. Wow, I made it worse for Beer. Yeah, mind blown. Mind blown. All right, where was I? First, crossing paths. When Andrew Robinson guest starred on the Deep Space Nine season 1 episode, past prologue, way back, 1993. The bright-eyed young doctor and jaded, simple Taylor Garak first won fans over with their instant chemistry, and it wasn't chemistry; they were rivals. And easy banter, turning Robinson's initial one-off role into a recurring character. Trek prides itself on boldly going, but the idea of an on-screen same-sex couple between a man and a lizard, no less, didn't quite fly in the 1990s. Because that, that that's not what. No, just no. Bashir and Garrett never moved beyond close friends. They weren't even close friends. They were rivals. Even as fan clamored for a romantic storyline. Oh God, no. Oh, no. I can't. I can't even continue. I can't even continue, people. Oh, for crying out loud. Love between two gay men, and one of them's a lizard person. Why are all the Kardashians so screwed up? Asked Jimmy. We're not keeping up with the Kardashians. It's a different. It's a C. It's a C Kardashians, not a K Kardashians. But there you go. Although you could imagine Kim Kardashian as a lizard person, you could do that. Yes, move on. All right, let's move on to a great news story here. One of the better ones here. No gay relationships whatsoever involved. Well, there might be, but they're not going to tell us. From the New York Post. In which Calder? How do you pronounce it? Calder. Famed L&B Spumoni Gardens opens new location on New York City block with 2 iconic pizzerias, but it's not war just yet, they say, just yet. There will be sauce. A Brooklyn pizzeria that's been famously serving up square slices of spumoni for 85 years opened a long-awaited outpost. Jimmy would like this. In Dumbo. This week on the same block as 2 iconic slice shops, but claimed it was not firing the first shots in the pizza war. They're just going to leave a horse's head on somebody's bed. Legendary what does it say? Gravesend Eatery. Gotta put on my glasses here. I'm going blind like your boy Zach. Just watching his video on the Horseman. Poor your boy Zach is going blind. He can't see. Spumoni Gardens opened a second location, as we all know, on 46 Old Fulton Street, directly across from Gamaldi's Pizza and Julianne's, where pizza lovers routinely stand in line for hours. Wow. Hours. To devour, coal-fired brick oven pies. Can you have coal in New York City? There they are. There they are. And around the corner on Water Street, is another favorite, Egazio's, which make pies with gas-fired brick oven. Not the same. L&B's reception has, quote, been amazing, said the general manager, who insisted the competition is a friendly, with plenty of dough to be made by everyone. The puns. They're paid by the puns. I think it's a great mixture of restaurants where each has their own thing, their own niche. They're a brick oven, we're a gas oven, we're known for our upside-down square pies and a world-famous spumoni. I'm so excited about becoming the pizza mecca of New York because you have some heavy hitters here. There's the pizza right there. Cheese on the bottom and tomato sauce on top, people. Tomato sauce on the top. You said dough. No! I think of Homer Simpson's. This is probably the most concentrated street in the 5 boroughs for high-quality pizza. Charlotte Testerman, general manager of Gamaldi's flagship Dumbo Pizza, also extended a warm welcome to L&B. We look forward to a friendly, quote-unquote, competition and plenty of pizza for visitors and locals alike to enjoy for many years to come. Except for Bear, because he's lactose intolerant. And I really don't want to go to New York City. Although there's currently a pizza piece on Old Fulton Street. Wasn't always that way. Julian's and Grimaldi's were locked in a feud for years, people. 4 years. The guy's looking at his upside down pizza. He's like, wait a minute, where's my cheese at? Like, no, you gotta flip it over. Cheese is on the bottom. Coal oven legend Patsy Grimaldi sold as a eatery Grimaldi's and its naming rights in 1998. And Frank Chioli. A bit after Chioli moved the business next door. I feel I'm doing the Italian thing here. Let me show you. Gotta make sure that you're doing it right here when you're speaking pizza and Italian. You gotta do the. Let me do it here. Bear doesn't speak much Italian, but he can gesture here. So let me do this. Here, thing. Then we'll get to the Thunderball. Where are we? There we go. There we go. There we go. So, where are we? Come on, man. Where can I see that? Where are we? Gosh dang it. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm gonna have to Catoli moved the business next to store following a dispute with his landlord over it. Grimaldi came out of retirement in 2012 rather, in a pizzeria, and his late wife Carol partnered up with Garland to open Julian's, named after Grimaldi's mother. Oh, I'm off screen. Gosh dang it. Anyways, I'm over here. I was doing the thing. You couldn't see it. It was supposed to be fun, but gosh dang it, people. You're trying to do stupid stuff and it doesn't work. Much of the bad blood ended after Cole saw I'm still doing it with my hands. Joe took over Grimaldi's operation 5 years ago. LB's menu of squares and round pies, meat dishes, salad dishes, a pasta, spumoni, and all the desserts are prepared exactly how they're made at the Gravesend location on 86th Street. As we all know, people, as we all know. Is that the spicy meatball? Ask Amy. It is. It does spicy meatball. Customers insist they can't tell a difference. It's exactly the same, said Matt Martin. While buying 2 squares of pie and spumoni to take back to his mama on the Staten Island. It's a spicy meatball. It brings back all those old memories because I grew up on pizza from the original place. And the dining area's facade is a combination of brick walls and custom-made wallpaper featuring our photos showing how L&B's founder Alunuvio Babasti started the business by selling a pizza garage out of the pizza. Out of the garage. I went too high and I screwed it up. He started a business by selling garage and made a pizza out of his garage. And spumoni and ices alongside Brooklyn roads on a horse and drawn wagon before making enough money to open the Gravesend location in 1939. It is, in fact, a spicy meatball. I probably chased away a number of Bear's audience just by doing all that. All right, well, let me get set up for Thunderball here. While you wait here, we'll go back to our weird gymnast. We'll go back to that. Figure out what's going on there. Oh, and the pickled peaches as well. Here we go. There's that. There's that. Let's get it going here. Let's see how long it takes before Beer gets screwed again. Screwed yet again. Oh, and let me turn it down just in case. There's not going to be any sound. Not going to be any sound. But, let's give it a shot, people. If Beer suddenly disappears, you know why. You definitely know why. All right, getting it off of the AI. Oh, I need to bring it up. There we go. There we go. So let me see if, like, cutting back and forth and doing different stuff, I don't know if it'll work or not. I have no idea. Ben needs to find some Italian bears to help him with some horrible accent. Ah, the Peabody. And the saying, oh, happy birthday to your mama. To your mama and you do me like this, Peabody. You have made Peabody a very powerful enemy out here in there. Well, Peabody is leaving. He says, good night, since we're about to get cut off. Yet again. Well, we're not cut off just yet. Just yet? No, we're talking about First Kill and Rambo being a Christmas movie, and maybe James Bond. Maybe James Bond is also a Christmas movie, and people like to go to the Bahamas, for Christmas vacation. So yeah, it's a Christmas movie. We'll just call Thunderball a Christmas movie. I'm wondering if I can go back and forth between it here and it doesn't cut Bear off. We'll see. We'll see, P-Money. We'll see how long it takes for Bear to get cut off here. We'll see. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you can't hear it. I can barely hear it. But we'll find out. We'll find out here, people, one way or another. Yes, indeed. Well, we'll go ahead and say goodnight. I'm not there yet. Not there yet, people. I hope we're not going to get cut off here. We'll see. I'm not sure. But I don't know. How do you guys like this version here where Bear's doing it with the old iPad here? Or maybe just do the images. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure about that. Or anybody. I guess he left. There, but we'll see. We'll see how long we can survive here, people. We're going by a couple minutes here. I think we're doing okay. I think if I just like that every once in a while. Let me put my pickled peaches right next to it. Maybe that'll help. Here we go. Everybody was laughing at Bear. Oh, pickled peaches. No such thing, Bear. No such thing. It's right here. Right there, man. Right there. I don't know. Do we still have Jiminy? Jiminy, if you're still around, have you ever heard of pickled peaches before for the holidays? I'm not so sure. It's still going, people. It's still going. It actually looks pretty good. It's really good. It's coming in pretty good. I like it. Come on, hold. Hold, man, hold. All I gotta do is just this, like every once in a while. Maybe we got this thing licked, people. Maybe we got it licked after all. I sure hope so. If I go another minute or two and it doesn't cut out, then I might actually do this. Might actually do a Thunderball watch along, just like this. Instead of the Pickled Peaches Live on Martini. But here we go, people. It's looking there. We're still here. We're still here. We are still here. Haven't gone anywhere. All right. I like this, people. I like it. Saves Bear a lot of work. All I gotta do is this number. There we go. See? Still here. I like it. I think we can do this, people. Watch out, James. Watch out. This part always confused Bear. I never understood, like, the guy was, like, getting, it was, plastic surgery to look like somebody else, but it was all very convoluted. It just, I don't know, typical 60s type movie where it just like went on way too long. Some of the scenes were a little bit off. I'm not a huge fan. He steals the ring. Good for you. I mean, I like it. It's a decent movie. I don't mind watching it. It's just not Bear's favorite James Bond out here. Well, P Money left, and we are still going here. Still going out here. So good deal. Good deal, people. Good deal. Boink. Watch out, James. Boink, boink, boink. All right. Well, if we can do this, I might do it this way. We might be doing a James Bond watch along. Hello, and maybe be able to do this, and maybe maybe the people that complain that bear, that's statutory rape, James. How dare you? How dare you, sir? We do not, unlike Jay-Z and P. Diddy out there, we do not condone statutory rape, people. Not at all. Unless it's in the 1960s in a James Bond movie. It's okay. It's all right, people. All right, well, we're still here. We're still going. So Bear's going to go ahead. We'll go ahead and close it up here, people. I haven't been struck on the thumbs up here so far. So maybe this will work. Famous last words, but maybe it will work. It will work. Well, let me say thank you to everybody before we might actually get cut off here. I want to thank Amy. Thank P Money as well. Happy birthday to Mama P Money. Jiminy, Jeff Potts if he's still around. I forgot Melissa. Melissa, keep up the house cleaning. Keep up the vacuuming. Doing a great job. All of our Russian bots and lurkers. I want to thank each and every one of you. But you know what, people? All this talk about spumoni and the pizzas, even though I can't have any, has made Beer hungry. So watch out, James. This is a great way to end it. So he's gonna head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.